Okay, quiet down, quiet down. Now, the most missed attacks goes to MX.
Oh, hey, that's me! Wow!
Alright, and Mr. MX, who would you like to thank for getting here?
I'd just like to thank all of my brain dead fans for getting me this far, because none of you would be playing the game if it weren't for me! Innocence doesn't get you far.
Alright, so I know it's been a little bit. It's my bad. I promised the Inkfell video. Didn't come out. Again, my bad. I just don't like Inkfell that much after the nerfs and everything, and also it's kind of mid. But past that, MX video. Took me so long to come up with this idea and fully flesh it out to the point that I actually like it. So we're gonna be covering over all of MX's different stuff, and let's get into it. So MX is basically the Sonic.exe of Mario, but instead of it being Sonic, it's Mario. And he originates from Mario 85 or Mario PC port, kind of like how EYX originates from Sonic PC port. And funny little thing about Mario PC port, if you go to their Game Jolt page and you click on and download the top thing, you get something a little bit funny that looks like this.
Okay, I'm just gonna see what this is. It's so dookie.
Oh my god, oh, that is crude.
Okay.
Innocence doesn't get you far.
Ahora soy tu Dios, Lucas.
So that was interesting to say the least. Now I'm just gonna play the clip of me beating Mario 85. Because, dude, it took me like 20 attempts. It was genuinely the hardest thing that I think I've ever played.
Is there a certain point that you have to get to?
Maybe.
Because I think whenever he fell like far enough where after like he was like barely touching me. And I died. On the Wahoo.
So, there's also some other stuff that I could really get into if I wanted to right now. Like, other lore and characters like BX and Damsel and stuff like that. But Damsel can be saved for a Forest King video, and BX we can get into later. Past that, that's mainly everything that I have to go over for MX's origins. He does show up in Mario Madness, and that's honestly one of my favorite songs that I've played through, both of his. But I don't think I really need to show those right now. So, on to the next one. So, getting into this guy's abilities, stats, and all that other stuff that's, like, really important. He plays like a chaser, and he also does, like, insane damage, which, let's also get into that. His damage is 70, genuinely insane. His speed is 24, and his stamina is, like, 75. So, altogether, he is really, really fast, really, really big damage, okay stamina. Which is very, very broken for also how he plays, which is now his abilities. His first ability is, if I'm right, Charging Alliance, which basically just charges you forward, and if anybody is hit inside of it, they will take a tick of damage, which I actually don't know how much damage it deals, and they will be pushed aside and possibly hit into another one, which is how you basically just deal an insane amount of damage to people. Another thing about it is that if you hit a wall, you just get stunned for a little bit, or if you don't hit anybody, you have like a walking animation at the end of it that then stuns you and then puts you back into a chase. And if you kill somebody while you're using it, it puts you into your M1 kill animation, which instantly gives you Bloodlust, which is his passive. This passive is pretty good. If I'm correct, it just highlights all the players on the map for around 7-ish seconds. Pretty good for a chaser, again, because you want to be able to know where people are and how to catch them. His second move is Pow Hop. If you hit somebody with Pow Hop, like, directly, it insta-kills them, which is genuinely so funny. But its other thing is that it gives you back stamina, it pushes you forward a good amount, and if it causes somebody to do a quick time event where they have to hit space to jump, and if they don't jump, then they end up falling to the ground and getting stunned, which puts you in M1 range. Speaking about his M1s, M1ing somebody does something a little bit funny. M1s basically just stun you if you don't hit anybody, and if you do hit anybody, then it puts you into his kill animation, which actually doesn't last that long. And it's also a reference to something a little bit funny, which is, if I'm right, his first song, which is Power Down. Anyways, that's mainly it for this part. So, on to the next part about everything about him. Let's go!
Well, let's check it out.
Alright, let's get into this lightning round time. I'm just gonna cover all the skins as quickly as I possibly can, and go over all the references, and I might stop at ones that I prefer talking about more. Let's go. Victim is a reference to Luigi from Mario 85. It's kind of it. Purple guy! No, but it's just a reference to Waluigi, if I'm right. Either it's just a recolor, or it's something that not even the wiki knows. You and me both know who this is. Apparently a reference to our favorite blue hedgehog. It's just a bronze skin that every other character has. Same applies to this one. Dude, look at that drip! Oh my god! Okay, this one actually has a reference. It's the cape thingy from the feather from Super Mario World. So this skin originally came out during MX's first release, but then after that they got rid of it, and then they added it back for Halloween, so it's only came back 2 times. Very cool. But it's also a reference to Mr. L from Mr. L. It's Kilobyte. I guess it's like Lord X, but MX. It's just an RGB skin from Pillar Chase, nothing else. It's a reference to this one, like, picture that I keep on seeing of MX. I don't know what it's from, but it's from something. I didn't say this, but it's also where his reference pose comes from. Whoa. It's the reference to Uncle Sam. It's also a reference, I think, to Mario Golf stuff. It's a reference to Jason Voorhees, or whatever his name is. I don't remember. Get out! It's a reference to the NES. By the way, this came out while I was working on the video, so, like, whoa. Hey, paisanos. This one's also, like, one of my favorites. It's a reference to the Super Mario Bros. Show. BX is basically MX, but if it was Bowser, I don't know nothing past that. Apparently he killed, like, all his kids in Kamek. Mr. Virtual, he's basically a Mario dude inside of a Virtual Boy, and he kills people. Past that, I don't know much, but his song is so good in Mario Madness. Blood God R. Kelly. It's a reference to when Mario does that little jiggy in Super Mario Odyssey. It's just a reference to how he looks in the original Super Mario on the NES. It's a reference to this one clip of Mario doing this dance in Super Mario World. So, this is kind of the end of it. Thank you for listening, watching, and enjoying this whole entire video. It took me a little bit while to make. It's my bad. But, honestly, I feel very good with how it came out. And to end off everything, thank you, everyone, aka my friend Nememurmi, and a couple other people for giving me ideas, and Nememurmi for voice acting a good half of this video. Holy moly, could not finish this without you guys. Here's the credits for all the songs that I used. See all of you guys later. Love y'all. Bye.